This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. How to Speak and Write Correctly by Joseph Devlin. Chapter 15. Masters and Masterpieces of Literature. Great Authors, Classification, and the World's Best Books. The Bible is the world's greatest book. Apart from its character as a work of divine revelation, it is the most perfect literature extant. Leaving out the Bible, the three greatest works are those of Homer, Dante, and Shakespeare. These are closely followed by the works of Virgil and Milton. Indispensable books: Homer, Dante, Cervantes, Shakespeare, and Goethe. The best translation of Homer for the ordinary reader is by Chapman. Norton's translation of Dante and Taylor's translation of Goethe's Faust are recommended. A good library. Besides the works mentioned, everyone should endeavor to have the following: Plutarch's Lives, Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, Chaucer, Imitation of Christ by Thomas à Kempis, Holy Living and Holy Dying by Jeremy Taylor, Pilgrim's Progress, Macaulay's Essays, Bacon's Essays, Addison's Essays, Essays of Elia or Charles Lamb, Les Miserables by Hugo, Heroes and Hero Worship by Carlyle, Palgrave's Golden Treasury, Wordsworth, The Vicar of Wakefield, Adam Bede by George Eliot, Vanity Fair by Thackeray, Ivanhoe by Scott, On the Heights by Auerbach, Eugénie Grandet by Balzac, The Scarlet Letter by Hawthorne, Emerson's Essays, Boswell's Life of Johnson, History of the English People by Green, Outlines of Universal History, The Origin of Species, Montaigne's Essays, Longfellow, Tennyson, Browning, Whittier, Ruskin, and Herbert Spencer. A good encyclopedia is very desirable, and a reliable dictionary indispensable. Masterpieces of American Literature: The Scarlet Letter, Parkman's Histories, Motley's Dutch Republic, Grant's Memoirs, Franklin's Autobiography, Webster's Speeches, Lowell's Bigelow Papers, also his critical essays, Thoreau's Walden, Leaves of Grass by Whitman, Leatherstocking Tales by Cooper, Autocrat of the Breakfast Table, Ben-Hur, and Uncle Tom's Cabin. The 10 Greatest American Poets: Bryant, Poe, Whittier, Longfellow, Lowell, Emerson, Whitman, Lanier, Aldrich, and Stoddard. The 10 Greatest English Poets: Chaucer, Spenser, Shakespeare, Milton, Burns, Wordsworth, Keats, Shelley, Tennyson, and Browning. The 10 Greatest English Essayists: Bacon, Addison, Steele, Macaulay, Lamb, Jeffrey, De Quincey, Carlyle, Thackeray, and Matthew Arnold. The best plays of Shakespeare, in order of merit, are Hamlet, King Lear, Othello, Antony and Cleopatra, Macbeth, The Merchant of Venice, Henry IV, As You Like It, Winter's Tale, Romeo and Juliet, The Midsummer Night's Dream, Twelfth Night, and The Tempest. Only the Good. If you are not able to procure a library of the great masterpieces, get at least a few. Read them carefully, intelligently, and with a view to enlarging your own literary horizon. Remember, a good book cannot be read too often. One of a deteriorating influence should not be read at all. In literature, as in all things else, the good alone should prevail. End of chapter 15. End of How to Speak and Write Correctly by Joseph Devlin.